My name is Janet. I'm a personal trainer and a massage therapist with Metamorphosis. And today I'm going to be talking about recovering from drug addiction and how you can use Patanjali yoga to make yourself a more powerful person in your recovery. What a lot of people don't realize is yoga is more than just a series of postures that you go through for exercise. It's also a way of calming your mind, and it's a way of encouraging your body to crave healthy foods. And one of the things that yoga postures do, including Patanjali yoga, is it causes your brain to produce the feel-good chemicals that we all need to have: serotonin, endorphins, and dopamine. This is what makes it really, really difficult for people to recover from drug use. When you take drugs, either illicit drugs or prescribed drugs, what ends up happening is your brain doesn't have to produce those chemicals any longer because you're supplying those chemicals from an outside source. So when it comes time to stop the drugs, there's a lag time. So what ends up happening is you're not taking the drug anymore. Your brain is no longer producing those chemicals because it didn't have to. And you've got a period where you're not getting enough serotonin, dopamine, and endorphins, and you don't feel very good at all. So the way Patanjali yoga can help with that is during your yoga session, when you're doing the postures, your brain will produce those chemicals, and it produces them in pretty large quantities. So during your yoga session, you're going to feel fabulous. The effects last for about 48 hours. And if you do Patanjali yoga, and really any other type of yoga on a regular basis, your brain will be producing those chemicals for you, and before you know it, your recovery, it will not be near as difficult. There are hundreds of yoga poses, also known as sutras, and I'm going to demonstrate one for you quickly. It's a Patanjali yoga sutra known as tree pose. So what you're going to do is I want you to lock your leg, choose a leg, start with any leg you like, lock it. Tell yourself you don't have a knee. That leg is so straight that it's no longer even a knee joint. It's like a tree trunk. Then what you're going to do is contract your core muscles. So suck them in tight. You're going to squeeze your glutes. And then you're going to very slowly start to bring your foot up. Now, depending on your flexibility is where you're going to be able to bring your foot. I'm grabbing my foot from behind with an underhand grip. And then I'm just allowing my knee to fall down with gravity towards the floor. Everybody's body's different, so yours might look a little bit different than mine does. That's okay. Don't push it. You could really injure your knee. You're going to take a big deep breath, and then I want you to bring one hand to the center of your chest. If you can bring the other one to the center of your chest as well, that's called prayer, and that's fabulous. I can't do that. I have too tight of hips. Then what you do is you stand here and you breathe. And imagine that you have roots like a tree growing down into the ground. And then also imagine that you're reaching up towards the sky with your head. And again, you have no knee. The minute that knee bends, you're going to lose your balance and your posture's done. So the most important part of this is lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Then what you do is you release your foot and you very slowly bring it back down to the ground. And then you're going to go into what's called standing savasana and just breathe. So I hope you'll try some Patanjali yoga if you're struggling with recovering from drug addiction. And thanks for watching. My name is Janet. I'm a personal trainer and massage therapist with Metamorphosis.